You're here for an interview.
Okay.
So we're gonna start now in 5.
My name is Angira, and I'm here for an interview. Ooh, a little letter. Mysterious. Okay, let's see what it says. Answer the 5 questions in this envelope. Assess yourself. How much have you developed your skills since the beginning of class? What is it in percentage? My skills in the beginning of the class, I felt that my skills were not as strong enough as people in the class had. For example, like I took tech design in grade 9, but my skills were very weak. Like I wasn't like Photoshop wasn't. I didn't like Photoshop, and I was worried that the program Lumapix that we were introduced to was going to be very difficult. But as we developed in the course, the first time around was very difficult for me to, in designing wise, because I didn't really know exactly what to expect. I didn't know, I'm creative, but it's very hard to put stuff onto the computer. But as the second time around of the yearbook pages, I was actually really good. Like I did my pages faster. I did my pages faster. I made it more creative and more plain and simple, and everyone ended up liking it. So, what is my percentage? In the beginning, I would say like 40, but now it's like, I think 90, high 90s, you know? How do you find working with the programs? Photoshop, still, I don't really like Photoshop because it's very risky to do. Like, I don't know how to make clean cuts on photos. I like the way it looks when other people do it, but for me to do it, no way. Lumapix is very easy. I relied on Lumapix majority of the time through the course. I always rely on Lumapix. I try to avoid Photoshop because it's too risky. I don't want to make the pages look ugly. Next question. Did you find teamwork difficult? What was your experience? Okay, I'm going to be honest. Teamwork was hard because people, I'm not going to mention any names, people were actually not, like, they would be like, oh, I want to do extra credit, but then they don't do nothing. And then I don't want to meet, I don't want to, like, miss my deadline. So I obviously try my hardest to do it on my own. Even though it's more work, obviously, I still try, I did it on my own. That's basically it. Teamwork was difficult, but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes teamwork was easy because some people I worked with actually actually put the effort and was actually interested in the course. But overall, it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie because you have to rely on someone else. It's not like you doing your own work and because once you're doing your own work, you already know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna expect. You don't have to rely on anyone else. Next. Overall, what did you gain? I gained definitely a lot in this course because as I first entered this course, I realized now that my skills were very weak. Like my communication skills, my creativity skills, my technology skills. It definitely increased as I progressed through the course. For instance, like my creative skills were I thought it was good, but it wasn't because people were criticizing it. They had different opinions, and I was like, why? I thought these was good. But then after in the course, I realized that it was weak, and that I do need to increase on it. So definitely it helped. That I definitely gained creativity for communication. At the beginning, communication. I don't communicate well. I guess. Like the words I use is not very professional, and that's horrible because I am planning to go to the business industry. But in this course, I definitely increased on my communication skills. So it's amazing. So definitely all the skills, I definitely gained a lot of skills in this course. The last question. This is so much fun. I wish there were more questions. Okay, next one. How did you overcome meeting deadlines? Did you stress? Oh my god. Deadlines Like I'm very good at meeting deadlines. I never leave anything to the last minute. I never handed anything in late. Um, so meeting deadlines, it is difficult because I had two math courses and I had a lot of homework and assignments to complete. But I always try to use my time wisely. Even though I do work, I stay up extra late to complete my assignments, my homework. So meeting deadlines, it was stressful, but I always end up meeting them at the end. Last question. Alright. Thanks for having me. It was very fun to have these questions so you guys get to know me a little better and how my process was. So I'm gonna go now. Bye.